Hi, and welcome to the history of benefits counseling in Indiana. Before the 1990s, many people receiving Social Security due to disability were very fearful of going to work because they were afraid of losing their benefits. Social Security recipients who did go to work assumed they would lose their benefits, or even worse, didn't realize they were at risk of losing their benefits until the benefits had been terminated. There were several programs available to help people with disabilities obtain employment. However, job placement staff in these programs often became frustrated when the individuals they assisted in finding jobs soon quit their jobs because of issues with their benefits. In Indiana, a group of people working in these job placement programs realized that until we were able to help people overcome their fear of losing their benefits, and we as employment staff built our knowledge of work incentive programs, our efforts were as useless as a square wheel. Our story of benefits counseling is a process of evolution, and we're still learning and developing new ways to assist individuals with disabilities understand state and federal rules and to access work incentives. It all began in the 1980s. A few entities began building community-based employment programs across the United States. In Indiana, by the early 1990s, grants from Indiana Vocational Rehabilitation and the Division of Mental Health and Addiction helped build the first benefits training programs for staff at these community-based employment programs. But there was still limited knowledge on how benefits would be impacted by work, and publications regarding work incentives were even more limited. While Indiana's first benefits training program did show promise, we still hadn't created the perfect model. In the 1990s, there were concerns from Congress. Individuals on Social Security disability benefits were not leaving the benefit rolls due to work and earnings. State vocational rehabilitation, or VR, was one of the only options individuals with disabilities could utilize to help them find employment. The 1999 Ticket to Work and the Work Incentives Improvement Act, better known as the Ticket to Work Act, was one of the first pieces of legislation that addressed the fear many Social Security disability beneficiaries had of losing Social Security and critical health care coverage. It also addressed how to enhance existing Social Security work incentive programs. In addition, it gave authorization to fund community-based organizations to provide work incentive planning assistance to beneficiaries. Benefits planning, originally called Benefits Planning Assistance and Outreach, or BPAO, was created but then was replaced in 2006 by the Work Incentive Planning and Assistance, or WIPA programs. These programs were designed to disseminate accurate information to beneficiaries with disabilities about work incentive programs and issues related to such programs, with the ultimate goal to assist Social Security beneficiaries with disabilities succeed in their return to work efforts. In Indiana, we started building capacity. We have 2 WIPA projects as part of the Ticket to Work legislation. They're both referred to as Indiana Works. The projects are divided by geographic regions. Social Security has set priority groups for WIPA services. These include working individuals, transition age youth, which are ages 14 to age 25, and self-employed individuals. Services are tailored to the individual's current work situation and are updated as employment situations change. There is no cost for our services, and it is funded strictly through Social Security. WIPA staff are certified through a national training program approved by Social Security and hosted by Virginia Commonwealth University. WIPA staff are required to participate in a training program that lasts approximately 6 to 8 months, and then are required to participate in 18 hours of training annually to maintain certification. It is the only training program Social Security certifies. Indiana continued to build capacity by creating the Benefits Information Network, or BEN. The network was created through a grant through Indiana Vocational Rehabilitation, or VR, and the Indiana Medicaid Infrastructure Grant in 2005. The Indiana Institute on Disability and Community, IIDC, holds the contract for training and quality assurance. The ultimate goal of creating the BEN project was to increase the number of beneficiaries who receive benefits counseling. In addition, the BEN network also provides assistance to WIPA projects in gathering information and providing information to those beneficiaries prior to going to work. BEN Services became an authorized service through vocational rehabilitation for eligible VR customers, regardless of the type of benefit the individual receives. BEN training is a statewide training hosted by IIDC. All BEN reports for individuals who fall into the WIPA priority groups are to be sent by the BEN liaison to Indiana Works so that long-term benefits counseling can be provided to the beneficiary. Indiana is still working on building capacity so that all individuals who want and need benefits counseling receive it. We have come a long way from the year 2000 when we only served approximately 200 individuals. In 2018, we served over 2,560 individuals. We're still evolving. We have a lot more to do to ensure that individuals with disabilities have access to comprehensive benefits counseling. For more information, you can contact the Ticket to Work helpline at choosework.ssa.gov, or you can go to either Indiana Works websites. The Northern and Central Indiana Works website can be found at aspireindiana.org/Indiana-Works-WIPA, or the Southern Team, which can be found at CSRS.org/Indiana-Works. We'd also encourage you to check out IIDC, or Indiana Institute on Disability and Community, at iidc.indiana.edu/ccclc/employment/benefits-and-work-incentives.html. Thank you for joining us, and please check out our other videos.